Welcome back to my channel. It is Kelsie Huff. I'm rocking a real 80s vibe. I don't know what got into me, but I'm feeling a little Debbie Gibson today. Out of the blue, dream come true. Anywho, this is not a channel in which I sing because that will be horrifying. It is a channel though. That's what you're watching. A channel. It's a new thing, man. I'm trying to do this daily vlog thing. It's just a thing I'm trying. Thanks for coming and watching. We're talking about creative things. And this one's a little bit of a weird one. But, I don't know. I wanted to make a video about it. Thank you cards. Which I don't know how relatable this is. But here's the deal. As somebody who performs stand-up here in Chicago, and I do some teaching and all this stuff, as a freelance person, I do like to send handwritten thank you cards for a couple reasons. And my mom is going to be very surprised that I actually do this because I was one of those kids who, like, after every, like, birthday or graduation, my mom would sit me down like, you have to write these cards. And I'm like, nobody even cares about cards. Like, just freaking out about it. But as I got older, I really found value in it. So thanks, Mom, for forcing me to be polite. But here are the reasons that I think thank you cards are important in this modern era, especially if you're a freelance person, and especially if you're a freelance creative person. So one is the networking element of it, right? I mean, it's always important to sort of stay on top of mind. So if you get a gig, whether it's an on-camera or voiceover or a stand-up or a fundraiser or you're an MC, whatever it is, just beyond sending an email, sending a handwritten note, it's just a little extra touch that I think is helpful. And I learned that actually from the day job world. Then I worked in the world of finance, and Nina Vlamis, one of the owners of A&N Mortgage Services, she would write like a thank you letter, like 3 a day to people, just to like keep it as a part of her routine. And I really, really love that, and I try to I stole it. And I try to do that going forward. So not even just thanking you for a gig, but maybe, thanking you for an opportunity, or if it was really nice to meet you, or, even just people in your personal lives just reaching out. So it doesn't always necessarily have to be networking. So that's kind of my second one is feeling more connected in your world. I know that I have done therapy. Everyone's like, thank the Lord. But yes, I have done therapy, and I do like the gratitude journal, and I fought it for so long, and I still roll my eyes, and I'm like, gratitude, blah. But there's something about it that it does get me out of my funk, like reaching out and thanking people and feeling more connected, and doing that, whether it's an email, which is fine as well, like no shame in the technology game. But there's something about the handwritten thing that I really like. I also like to give it to performers at my shows. And I know some people are always like, what is this? This is weirdo. What are you, my substitute teacher? But there's something about, I can't pay people a lot at this point in my career. There's not a lot of money to be made. And I just want to remind people, how grateful I am that they took time out of their day. They could do any show that they wanted, and they did mine, and I just want to say thank you. And the final thing is, I figured out my creative process by doing the artist way a long, long, long time ago. And I figured out that I am somebody who's stimulated by color. So, I have a wonder board where it has all my goals, and they're very color coordinated. I'm always looking here on my computer, there's a motivation board. Maybe I'll show that to you one day, although it's very embarrassing, but it's very colorful. I then also, should I show you? Okay, yeah. I also get, once a month, I signed up for this thing from A Beautiful Mess, which is sisters who do this blog, and they're very DIY, they're very creative, and I love supporting, independent artists. I also love supporting women and sisters. Come on, get out of here. So every month, and man, I've stacked it up big time, I get all of these cards, and they're different every time, and there's something about getting something in the mail that's not a bill, but something in the mail that's also color that actually excites me to also create. And so it's kind of twofold. I get stationery that I can use for networking, but I also get filled with joy by getting something in the mail that's relatively inexpensive that I get to open every month. So it's something about culminating joy. And and yes, of course, somebody who's watching this is like, yeah, you're culminating joy, but you're also networking. I don't know why they have to be mutually exclusive. Like, there's something about finding tiny joy that makes me want to continue to be creative and makes me want to continue to work with people in a joyful way. And it's a little tiny thing. So that's why I like it. So thanks, Mom, for forcing me to like it. And I'll put the information down if you guys care about a beautiful, this isn't sponsored or anything. You know, I don't even have ads in my YouTube. What am I talking about? But yeah, A Beautiful Mess. I really enjoy it. And so if you get a weird thank you card from me, just know that it's nothing but joy. Filled with joy. I'm making it weird. Bye. Why do you gotta make it weird?